Welcome to the Steve Stine Guitar Podcast, brought to you by guitarzoom.com. If you want to improve your guitar playing, keep listening. If you want to improve even faster, go to guitarzoom.com, where you'll find all of Steve's premium courses, masterclasses, and memberships that'll help you quickly and easily improve your playing. Now here's your host, Steve Stine.
All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about strumming with bar chords. Now, you can use everything that you've been doing up to this point with bar chords, but there's something really cool that you can add in, okay? Which is picking the finger up, and we call this adding scratches. Remember when we were scratching in the beginning? Well, we're going to do that on purpose. So what I can do here is I can take my bar chord. Let's just say I go to an A chord here, A bar chord, okay? So I can still do all my sector strumming, organic strumming, whatever it is that I'm trying to do. Anything I'm working on like that, okay? But the other thing I can do with a bar chord that I can't really do with an open chord is I can lift them all up, similar to what I did when I was teaching you scratching. I can lift them all up. Now I'm still touching the strings, but I'm just not pushing on anything. And I get this sound. I get that scratching. And I can use that and I can incorporate that into my rhythm. You see, it's pretty cool. You can do that with power chords too. Like if I was doing like Smells Like Teen Spirit, I can lift it Now, again, I'm sector strumming, right? Because it's a power chord, so I don't want to hit everything necessarily. Although if I was playing it as a full bar chord, I could. See, so scratching is something that we don't just use to develop our technique of learning how to strum. We can use it in the context of playing songs.
If you're enjoying this episode and you'd like to support the podcast, go to guitarzoom.com and consider becoming a premium member. There are 3 memberships to choose from. VIP, which gives you instant access to a library of short but powerful courses as well as new bite-sized lessons each month. There's also Play Songs that gives you step-by-step lessons so you can learn to play your favorite songs fast. And finally, there's Masterclass, university-level training on everything from soloing to music theory, from blues to home recording. For more info about these memberships and all the premium courses available to you, go to guitarzoom.com. Now back to the podcast.
Which is pretty cool. Now, the other thing that's really nice about this picking up of the fingers is that when you do this, the chord keeps going. You have to physically, stop the strings to keep that chord from vibrating, from the sounds to keep ringing out. With bar chords, the nice thing is all you have to do is lift up and the chord stops. So when you want things to be more percussive or maybe more staccato, right? You think about like reggae music or ska, right? I'm doing a scratch and then I'm doing an up strum, right? That's how you get kind of a ska sound. Right? Or so you see, lifting those fingers up also stops the sound of the chord so it doesn't keep ringing out. If you try to go, it wouldn't sound like ska. You have to stop those. And you do that by lifting up. Now, it takes a little while to get used to that. But that's the other thing that's really great about bar chords and power chords is you have that control to stop the music as needed by simply lifting your fingers up. next time on the Steve Stine Guitar Podcast. All right, so moving on, the next step is alternate picking. We're going to take all the ideas that we did with down picking, but we're going to apply them to down up picking. So the first thing is understanding when we're going to down up pick, again, we're applying the same technique that we did when we were down picking, okay? And even when we were strumming, trying to get a similar attack on both sides. Now, the thing about this is when you start alternate picking, you get kind of a next option, if you will, which is where do you want to do the picking? For instance, if you watch, if I turn up like this, I can start picking more on kind of the top side of the string. Here's kind of the front of the pick or the front of the string that I'd normally do. And then I can actually kind of come down here and pick on kind of the bottom half of the string. So if you think about it, depending on how you angle your hand, you can actually start down up picking kind of on the top of the string, on the front of the string, or on the bottom of the string, so to speak. Hey, Steve Stine here from GuitarZoom.com, and thank you so much for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, can I ask you a favor? Please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. Your feedback means more to me than you'll ever know. And be sure to check out my YouTube channels where you'll find over 1,000 videos to help you with your guitar playing. Thanks again for listening. Stay positive, keep playing, and keep having fun.
If you'd like some help with your guitar playing but you're not sure how to get started, go to guitar-zoom.com and look for the Help Me Choose survey. By answering a few simple questions, you'll get Steve's personal recommendation of the perfect course for you. All this and more is available for you at guitar-zoom.com.